open, my friends. Battles have yet to begin. Laughter we had in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Need guidance on life, auto, or homeowners insurance? Contact Kate Woolman State Farm for all your insurance needs. Rates can be more affordable than you think, and protecting what matters most to you is important. Call Ben at 719-539-6265 and he'll set you up with what you need. That's 719-539-6265.
Welcome, you crazy cats. We are back to Galen, our adventure that we've been playing. And last time, you had wandered away from Ked's fountain. As you were waiting for hearing information from him about the deal you had struck, you found a ancient elvish structure, locale. Encountered some ghosts, were looking around for treasure, spent a lot of time at a door, as is the wont of D&D parties. You then ended up fighting the ghosts, because there was miscommunication, could be termed for that. And then after this big fight, you all took a long rest, and we return as you are waking up the next morning. With plenty of time to still get back to Qedd the Satyr for your 24-hour deadline. You are now waking up on Toil Day, the 9th of Tircis.
Toil Day. Is this the day
Toil
that
Day.
we have to work hard?
It's the maybe.
So
It's actually it's the first day of the week.
That's what I was going to ask. Is this Monday?
That sounds like Monday.
They don't have a Monday. They have
Toil Day.
Yes.
I feel like they've got it a bit worse than us.
That's all it is.
Yeah, they're very on the nose here. I appreciate them for this.
All right, everybody, back to your toils. Terrifying.
Crack.
Oh,
No, you're all providing for your families. It's wonderful. You all like each other and are working to provide. And
Wait, that's what we're doing?
we're
think you have a
on
family.
my back.
He actually does have a family, but
yeah, I was like, doesn't he have a family?
I mean, he has
And is
parents.
Carl listening to the narrator now?
I
Yeah.
mean, Carl
He can
probably
break
not.
Hey,
Val- it
Carl,
probably is.
what are you looking at? What is this? What is this? Is this a wall?
Is that a magic mirror?
No, my dear friend, no, don't look too deep.
Hey,
Trust me,
Valpit.
it messes with you.
Someone's having the same bad trip you did.
No, trust me.
Staring
You
back.
don't want to know what's back there. There's all kinds of thieves and scallywags, and it's terrifying.
Ruffians?
You know who you
Bunch
are.
of dancing aliens up there, you fool.
All right, so y'all wake up and you're in the tiny hut inside the obelisk-y thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you wake up and head outside. As you all go outside, can I have everyone make a perception check?
Why?
I won't.
I'm not going to tell you yet.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Can I at least like cast my ritual spells for the day
Eyes.
before I
That
go
was great.
outside?
Perception?
want to cast comprehend languages today, so I don't have to deal with that problem again.
Cool.
I got a 15.
Nat 1. I see nothing.
Nothing.
Looking down at your finely
Nothing,
trimmed nails.
whatever.
How hungover is Casimir
So-
right now, and why is he wearing
Yeah,
sunglasses inside?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically. He didn't
mean
flip
he
out
nothing?
his he has this like really heavy duty sunglass lenses on. He can't see anything.
Are they the
that'd
clip-on
be a
ones
dirty
that you
two,
put on top of your
but-
glasses? I could see.
Yeah.
him
Oh
being
yeah.
one of
He's
those guys.
no. So you know, yeah, like the flip down one. So they're sunglasses. Then he's got the extra layer of flip down on top of those.
Wow, it's a flip-down glasses day, guys.
Yep.
Don't be too loud.
Casting that ritual will take me 10 minutes, so.
Okay. Did either of you two roll perception? I didn't hear.
I did.
Remember.
I did. I just rolled 12. It's going to be -1.
I got the highest at 15, I think.
Unless you want me to
So
roll for
it's
Carl,
9.
too.
That one's a 9. That was a 2. That was a 12. 15.
Yeah. All right. So as you're going outside, up in the sky, towards the east, where the sun is rising, you see a really bright star over in that section of the horizon.
In the morning.
A star,
Sure, that's the sun.
shining in the morning.
No. It's different from the sun.
Because
Because
you know it's the morning and it's to the east, and the sun is a
Yeah.
star, so it's different from the sun, right?
Is it? Yes. No. So you see the
Or
sun,
was that your
and then
sarcastic
over?
of what I observed at my nat 1?
No.
Look, everyone,
No,
there's
I
a
was-
star in the east.
Yeah, it's called
I'm
the sun
saying
gas.
I'm saying everyone's assuming the sun is a star here. But you see the sun in the sky, and
Oh.
probably 3 degrees off from its course, you see a very bright star that you can still see.
Huh.
The sun
That's all.
is a mass of incandescent gas, a giant nuclear furnace.
I thought it was a deadly laser.
Ah,
So, after
Death beams.
you ritually cast comprehend languages, what are you all doing?
Stretching.
you just notice the star. That's all that happens.
Yeah.
In addition to stretching,
Well-
we're gonna do our morning calisthenics, and then I'm sure that
Oh, that's right.
Clyde and I are gonna go
Mhm,
do the
mhm.
morning lift.
I gotta go get slow. Let's fucking go.
So,
Gotta
I'm
find some
not
particularly big rocks.
so for those who have been here longer than I have, points to the star. Is that normal?
So
Probably.
none of you
Oh.
but Edward noticed that.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
he rolled
I
the good number.
misunderstood.
I should have clarified.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I was like, low
awful.
number. Hey, you get the information. Yeah, I should have clarified. Only Edward sees this.
That's
I was wondering
sad.
who actually.
And
had
Edward
it.
can do what he wants with that.
He's not telling anyone.
I don't know. I can't see that, can I?
No,
nope.
just this, just the raccoon who
Just asking.
doesn't
can,
do
can
anything
Carl,
about it.
Can Carl roll perception?
No.
Carl.
Carl. I mean, he actually
He
has
is
a perception
technically a
bonus.
familiar, despite how we play it.
Carl, that
Well, I'm
kills
just
me.
wondering because he actually has a perception bonus, unlike Veil Pip, who just can't see shit, Captain.
Nope.
Well, the party has missed this plot hook. Let's enjoy this one.
Yep.
But no.
While they're doing their
Yeah.
exercises and stuff, I'm gonna do a ritual cast of find plants thingies and look for more healing herbies.
Okay. You
Veil
are
Pip is-
able to.
Oh, good. Sorry.
You are able to gather. Yeah, probably a day's worth, or what you might use up in a day.
Excellent.
Veil Pip has just conjured a big medicine ball, and he's now tossing it back and forth to Clyde.
Wow.
Only one down.
I cannot believe that you can catch this thing. You're so tiny.
Every time he catches it, he moves back by like 3 inches.
I'm waiting for them to go, here, Casimir, catch. And like, it's one of those where it's like, with those cartoon stretches, like, cling. Like his front half, like his legs stay in place, but his front half slides back, and then the rest of him follows. Because he is not a big person.
Veil Pip has enough sense to do that. I don't know about Clyde.
Maybe not. Somebody walks over and one's in. Catch!
To be fair, it's probably...
Edward, squashed.
I mean, it's still going to be like a...
far away.
It's still going to be like a 10-pound basketball. Did that weight go up, actually, yet? Let me check.
I don't know. I don't actually lift.
Look at me. Do I look like I lift?
Do you even lift, bruh?
Yourself out of bed. I lift myself out of bed every day at least. Hey!
Yay! I roll out, so...
Yeah.
Are you an Autobot?
Ask me the last time I actually
10 pounds.
consistently exercised. It was when Smython and his wife lived here. And we would all go out together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Back when we actually were better about that. I need to be better about that.
Wait, I'm in the same club.
All right.
Hold on.
Anyone else doing anything?
Quack.
Does anyone want to at least join for morning calisthenics?
No, when I'm done picking my
No, I do
stuff, I
do everything in my power to avoid exercise. Thank you, though.
step up next to Casimir.
But it's so
Exercise,
good for
dreadful
you.
thing.
You gotta make sure your body's all healthy.
My body is health me. Thank
That's
you.
adorable. I mean, sorry, what?
Yeah, well, I mean, I at least go eat something green. That's what my mom used to tell me.
There's some grass right
So-
here.
Without breaking eye contact, Casimir reaches down, plucks up a piece of grass, and just...
Look at you! Good
Good job.
job. Such good progress.
You're all an odd bunch,
Don't you
aren't
feel better?
No, I actually feel quite nauseous.
Oh, what did you eat? I'm
You
gonna like
may
look
have
at the
just
grass.
ingested something's urine.
That'd be mine.
I looked at
I
it, it's like
peed
poison
on
ivy
there.
or something, or some sort of poison.
There are some mushrooms at his feet.
Hey, you want to get trippy?
Oh, dear.
What
Here
kind
we go.
are they? I would like
Can you
to
make me
know.
a Constitution saving throw?
Oh my.
In my defense, I did say pluck a blade of grass.
But you also said not moving your
Without
eyes away
looking.
from her.
Oh shoot, you're
Yeah.
right, I did. Okay. Constitution? Oh,
Should
this
we
is one of my
see
worst.
And I look at what kind of mushrooms.
Sure, make a nature
Nature.
check. Nature check.
Nature. Oh, that was terrible.
Can the gnome
Um,
join in on this? Because he has a little nature.
I got
So,
a 7.
including my
rolled a
bonus,
3.
an 18.
Okay. Sorry, Clyde, what'd you get?
A 7.
Hey, mushrooms.
Can I roll for
You're probably
mushrooms?
fine.
Sure.
Okay.
My modifier. nature is
Smython,
7.
you do feel some strong cramps in your stomach, but able to fight it off. Nothing actually comes up, and
Worth
it
it.
fades within 2 minutes.
He says, and he goes, and that is why, my dear Clyde, I don't eat anything green.
I don't think what you had in your hand was green, actually. But I think you'll be fine. These lenses look harmless.
I rolled a 23.
All right. So you do know that these are a variety which are not great to eat. They can be safely cooked and eaten. And yeah, it's usually known to be a bad idea to ingest them raw. Although people normally have like vomiting for like a day afterwards. So
Ugh.
Casimir seems to actually be handling it better than your knowledge of this mushroom would imply.
Ah! Oh, wait, he can understand. That's right, he can just understand me. You might end up throw it up for a bit. You're not supposed to eat those. They're not the good ones.
He looks over in Gnomish and says, "Your arms do your lifting, my stomach does mine." Except to be ma. Okay, do you know how hard it is to do Gnomish in a transatlantic accent?
So we need actual breakfast then?
That sounds
Pocket
splendid.
bacon? Do we have pocket bacon left?
No.
I guess we could just have these mushrooms. That'd be fine.
They are edible. Look, that's your accent. What the fuck? They are edible, but make sure you cook them well. Throw them into the pot first.
Oh, they're better cooked? Oh,
I haven't got any
that
pot
makes
on me.
sense.
If you don't cook them first, you'll get probably the shits and definitely the vomits.
Oh. Okay.
Cook them first.
I was just staring at Casimir, waiting for the vomits to start.
And he's just like,
I'm gonna cook the mushrooms with the
a little
pocket bacon that
like
I
a
have
fly just lands on his eye and walks around for a minute and then flies away.
left. Gross.
Yeah. Okay, we cook up some nice mushrooms.
I can throw
Mushrooms.
I also brought out 20 pounds of rations, so
Are there
rations we can cook up for breakfast too.
Michael, are there any woodland animals like rabbits or deer or pheasants? Any edible animals nearby?
Is there any meat?
Probably.
No,
I'm going to go look for some.
No.
Please.
I am not edible.
Oh wait.
Oh, okay.
You are not edible.
Neither am I!
How much time do we have before we need to meet Cat? Do we have time for a full-length breakfast, or should we just good bury it up?
It's noon when we gotta meet him, I think, so...
We should probably just good bury it up, I think. Here, alright, everyone, come here.
Fine. I'll pocket the mushrooms.
Hold my hand out, and 10 berries magically appear in front of them, just growing from his paws.
Oh, yeah. I have this breakfast all the time at home.
Just eat one, remember.
Thanks.
It'll make you constipated if you eat more.
Yeah. Duh. Who doesn't know that?
Gotta insight check her just to see if she didn't know that.
Velpip's gonna take one, he's gonna make sure Carl takes one bite out of it, and then he's gonna eat the rest. Look,
That's
they're both small. They gotta make sure they moderate this.
18. Did Clyde know? Oh, she did know that. Edward is shocked.
I mean, she is from a very magical place, so...
She is a druid.
That is fair.
She's magic.
Did I have any luck finding any kind of edible animal?
So you kept going when Edward said good berry up? Or you had already left? Ooh, look at that.
Well, I mean, I figure I shouldn't have to go all that far from camp.
A good berry will
Okay,
also
well,
keep you satisfied for the whole day, Casimir, so we don't actually need to go find animals.
Yeah, you can just kind of hunt on the way, and we can make it for dinner.
Yeah.
But bacon.
But time.
Bacon.
We have more than enough time to get back there by noon.
All right, make a survival check for me.
Sure, that's the time I'm referencing here. There's no fourth wall producer going on.
What? No, there isn't.
I'm calling this episode the fourth wall.
Well,
You're
you know what?
welcome.
I just rolled terribly, so it probably is a moot point.
If you're gonna do that
how
if you're
terribly?
gonna call it the fourth wall, you got to do that veil pip stunt I mentioned.
Yeah, 5. I don't think I
5?
found anything.
You didn't find anything.
That's what I figured.
You
Okay.
fortunately kept yourself barely in line of camp.
Oh, that's good.
You actually did have like 3 minutes of wait, and then you just turned a little bit. Oh, right.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
And then say, it's too late to have one. Is it too late to eat one of those berries?
No, I've got 7 more. Here.
Ah.
Pull one out of
Thank
the
you,
pouch.
my fuzzy friend.
If you really want some meat, just carry me on your shoulder for a moment. Okay?
I could
That's
take that
not what I'm
so
talking
many
about.
ways.
Other way.
None of
No,
them savory.
No, that's...
Sounds.
I mean... No, just... You know what? I scamper up and I start
While
ritual
he's
casting a spell.
saying, he pops them.
I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to do a thing here. While we're walking, I'm gonna ritual cast Animal Messenger. And when the bird comes up, I'm going to snatch it, break its neck, and offer it to Casimir. Meat?
Ah! Thank you, my good man. I'm gonna grab it and use a controlled application of Eldritch Blast between my hands to cook it. I'm assuming this is something he has done before.
Okay. Do you at all defeather it?
I'm pretty sure that
Or
will
you'll
be
just
better.
very good
Feathers
with
will burn off. Feathers burn off.
Okay.
It's like
Force.
it's like that French bird, the one that gets cooked and you're supposed to eat whole, so that it makes the inside of your mouth like get cut and the blood intermixes with the flavor. But you basically, you just take that
That's
thing.
a thing?
That's a thing. That's a genuine thing.
So
So
why are some of the French meals just weird as
they're
hell?
nuts.
It's like that's up there with the one that you have to cover your head to hide your shame from God because of it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
But I think that's a Family Guy joke, though.
I feel like it's not. I would believe it.
Yeah, like it's. I don't think it's common, but French aristocracy be wildin', yo.
But I will ritual cast it again while he's doing that for my own meal. But I can eat it raw. I don't have to cook it.
So, but basically, what I figure is the power of the blast will shoot all the feathers off, and I'll basically just have the equivalent of a small roast chicken.
Does anyone have create flame? Come on, there's got to be an easier spell to do this with.
Oh no, I think cooking
geez.
with his Eldritch Blast is amazing.
That is
Yeah.
so weird.
Just
I feel like some of the
Yes,
other
that
ones
would
would have
work.
made more sense, but you could. Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Eh,
Actually, I mean, Eldritch Blast is force.
it's force
blasting
damage, so
feathers
it would be just
off.
like friction cooking the meal.
okay. Look,
Friction.
Well, it's
Look,
very controlled and
That
focused.
is
Yeah,
possible.
look,
Yeah.
that is possible. They've done the experience. You can cook a chicken by slapping it. They've proven it.
Oh, jeez. I was just gonna go with the normal thing of pressure cooker. Technically implies the
Oh,
same
there you
thing.
go,
That's
yeah.
true.
Just-
That's true.
Just like push all the force, do like a slight out to get rid of all the feathers, and just a whole bunch in really quickly. Poof.
So it's a compact chicken. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Okay.
I officially
Clyde,
love this spell, by the way, for a whole new reason.
right.
This is the best spell ever.
I'd never thought of using it that way before.
Yeah.
It's like there's gotta
Although
be a way
you
to
said
make it.
animal messenger, I'm like, oh no.
No.
Oh, no. Okay. I believe Clyde has normally been the one rolling these, so I'll let her do it again. Can you give me a survival check with advantage?
Oh, ooh.
Summon chicken. Cook chicken by slapping it.
Trying to find a way back to
Cook
head
chicken via
wolf.
compression.
Okay. So that was a 1 and a 15, so dirty
Ooh.
20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you make your way back, no problem.
Make our way back.
Making
Make my way back to Cat.
Is Ked there?
You do. As you make your way, you presume he is because you're hearing some more of that music playing from ahead of you in the trees. As you make your way and push through the little barriers there was a hedge. You come out and Ked is sitting on his rock in the midst of this very blue pool, just playing his pan flute.
Okay.
If you
I'm
hadn't
gonna
already
very
eaten this, would've-
abruptly
abruptly.
Bust out of the bush. Be like, we made it and we didn't die.
He crescendos his music and wraps it up, and he's like, "Oh, well, not dying is indeed good. I am surprised that that's how you decide to start the conversations, since it's been less than a day. Are you likely to perish day to day?"
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh,
Each minute we
Very
breathe
well.
is just a blessed minute we're still alive.
Can Velpip
yeah.
conjure some kind of pool flotation chair that he can lounge in?
sure.
He
And
does that.
where's
He's now lounging in the pool.
where is Telemachus? Where is my barter compatriot?
He's just finished picking off the little bits of. Ah! Hello, my good man. Fawn, Sata. Sorry, I forget what was he?
Sata, yes.
Hello, my good Sata. Apologies, breakfast was divine.
Oh, marvelous. I can say the same.
Swipe off
And he
some
takes a
blood.
long draw. Takes a little sip from his golden goblet. Ah, yes.
What was your breakfast?
Ooh, a delightful sauce made from the tree of golden apples.
What's that taste like?
Divine.
Drinking was my uncle's favorite part of the day.
Was it every part of the day?
It was.
You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Ah! Velpip, it's just like your lifting coach.
Oh no.
Well,
To be fair,
drinking
his like-
is a delightful part of the day. Does anyone wish to imbibe? May I ask?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll
You
do
did
it.
say you had breakfast.
To be
There's
fair, the
always
lifting
room
coach
in
was dwarven, so.
this tum-tum for more.
I'm gonna psychic message to Edward. Be very cautious of accepting gifts of food and drink from the Fae. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying being careful.
Taking the goblet, I just looked back and... Can I reply to that?
Out loud.
Uh-huh.
Casimir just. Never mind.
I'm imagining it's just big in his hands. Take a drink. What's it taste like?
It is a cherry and blueberry wine mix.
Ooh.
Ooh. That sounds good. I thought you said apples.
That's what he had for breakfast.
Oh.
Mm,
Cherry, blueberry, all it needs is some strawberry.
that's very tasty. Yeah, that's good.
Isn't
That's
it
good.
though?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it.
You want some meat?
Oh, do you have some?
Yeah, here. It's a very tiny flask in his hand.
Look.
Well, he's not that big. He's about human size. So he takes a little swig. What's in it?
Meat.
Meat. Cool. Ah, yes. The honey wine. Ah, it is a delight of this realm, which is not often found in the Feywild. Thank you so much, friend.
You're welcome.
They not have. Figured that'd be all they drinking in the Feywild. What the hell? What are they smoking up there?
Crack.
Usually make it in the bathtub.
That's a. Clyde's from a different part of the Feywild, isn't she?
Well, we got some business opportunities in the future.
She's the hillbilly of the Feywild.
Granddaddy cooked, Granddaddy brewed moonshine, and Grandmommy brewed meth.
She from the Fairy Hall?
very hard.
Oh man.
So, Telemachus,
Yes, my good man. Oh, sorry.
Shall
Keep doing
we-
that.
Being.
Oh, yes. Yes. Are you ready to conclude our deal?
I am. Are you?
I am. Have you been able to locate the information that I was after?
About
Well-
the rock.
I do have a point to bring up, and I will let you decide. You actually did worry me with how very specific you were in the stipulations regarding this. For example, location is fairly easy, but I don't know how precise you needed it to be. And so to be binding, I don't wish to violate the terms that you wished. I do have a general location to tell you, and a way towards acquiring it. Would that be acceptable in your mind? You were very specific that had to be the location and a way to acquire it, and the entire truth that I know, which this would be.
I do believe that would be acceptable. The question remains, is it something that I am capable of doing? Or is this one of those, well, if you're a god, you can just will it into existence type of deals?
Oh, no. Nothing like that.
Very good. Then yes, that would be acceptable.
Anyone
Very
gonna do the
good.
insight check? Anyone?
That's probably a good
Is
point,
anyone doing an
actually.
insight check?
Yes.
So I got to give 1, so it's not gonna be my character.
17.
Yeah, he's being forthright.
Okay.
Very good. So, first, it is deep inside the mountains of Vert, which,
Where is that in relation to us?
yeah, so, Carl, no, not Carl, geez, Veilpip, knows that is the mountain range, which is actually where you guys were thinking of heading with the talk of dwarf mines. It's the mountains that divide this region of the Cassian Republic from the Elven Kingdom to the south. Which reminds me, I forgot to open my maps.
I wouldn't be surprised if Veilpip doesn't know a dang thing about this, because he's from an entirely different continent.
Well, okay. Well, this time you did know a little that bit of geography. That's a kind of significant mountain range.
Oh yeah, he's gonna pick up dwarf stuff, and let's be honest, dwarves aren't everywhere. It's like, we got our kin over here in this big-ass mountain range. They make really good rum.
So, in the mountains of Vert, in the dwarf cities of Nagathaz, those mines, it is within that realm. And you must use the Sundering... I'm sorry? Did you have a question?
No. Sorry, that was out of character. 1 second. My note-taking application is
Oh, yeah.
a pain in the butt. Give me 1 second. I apologize.
Mine's doing great.
Can you read that back
Sorry, so
later?
you said the mountains of what?
Mountains of Vert, V-E-R-T,
Okay. Mountains.
in the dwarven mine region of Nargathaz. Nargathaz.
N-A-R...
Why would
Mouse.
I guess I probably don't really need to keep track of this, but...
I mean,
I'm
I was about to
I'm
say it
trying to
seems
be-
reasonable that you would be keeping track of the thing about the thing you're looking for.
Yeah, Dwarven region of Nargath. Nargthathaz?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect.
I missed the A.
Alright, yes, continue.
Did they conquer
Sorry.
this from an orc at some point? Because this doesn't seem very dwarfy.
dwarves have different dialects.
No, these
So-
are the northeastern dwarfs. Everything that they say sounds like they've been gargling marbles. But
So
These are
basic-
actually the western dwarves.
So these are the
Okay.
Danes to the Swedes, basically. Sounds like they speak with a potato.
Sounds like. I'm betting they all sound like this. Way here in the dwarven region of Nagathas. Anyway,
Bet you they all complain about all the other dwarves having
we're gonna
soft
get
hands.
there, and everybody has a speech impediment, and so it's like, "Hi there, welcome."
Maybe you're all the ones with the speech impediments. Quack. Okay, and so that is the location. And as to obtaining it, you must use the Sundering Stone's own Whispering Children, which you already have 2 of course, to pinpoint its location and awaken it.
Whispering children?
Yes.
What's that?
Sundering Stone's own
Oh,
whispering.
Did you not know?
No.
Nah, my dear Nah, he gestured toward Clyde.
Nah.
Nah.
Swear if the stupid pink rock is part of this.
Amethyst
You
is
made the
pink.
Think of this
stupid
as a good
pink
thing to
rock
pick up.
part of this quest.
What? What? I haven't said anything yet.
No.
So he
I
gestures
know-
to you and
okay.
says Nah as a name.
Nah.
Yes, your small I believe you may have called them pink. Your pink
Yep, called it.
rocks.
Pinkethist.
Okay. Yeah, what about him?
Yes. Yes, those are 2 of the Sundering Stone's Whispering Children.
You're kidding me.
This rock has kids?
Yeah, and you're
Yeah,
wearing
well,
them
that
for
is a-
earrings.
Aw, that's so cute. They've been just hanging out on my hair.
Such a... Yep.
Yes,
She makes
that's
sense
partly
now.
why I thought you must have known that that's what I was what I would be referring to when I said it.
When you said what?
Casimir's just standing there with a big smile, and one of his eyes is just twitching.
When you said what?
Oh, when I referred to the Whispering Children, I thought you would have known that was part of the search for the Sundering Stone, since you already have them.
Well,
No, because I think I would have said something like he was looking for something and I already had it. I probably would have said.
Oh, I
it
meant
is
the whole
true.
party.
She most likely would have said something.
Oh, fascinating.
We've been on this quest for like, I don't know,
2
48
days.
hours.
Yeah. I already know
I
everybody.
mean, I guess I
inside and out.
could have like led him on like a wild Glorpsphere chase, but I didn't.
It's a corpse sphere.
I've never
You've
heard
never
about
heard
that
of a
particular
Glorpsphere?
creature.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that-
all
do
over the
encounter
wild.
them. They
They're odd
really
ones.
stink.
Hmm?
They smell like
No,
farts.
no, not a sphere. Glorpsphere. There's a difference.
Oh.
But they are very spherical in nature. Most of them, anyway.
I need to get out of the woods
Dimension
more.
hopper.
Ah.
I hate dimension hoppers when I'm not in control of them.
So yes, they're very odd little things, and that's coming from me, who lives in the Feywild. Anyway, so yes, okay, very well. Your 2 earrings. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad. I spoke too soon.
Your 2 earrings are 2 of the several whispering children, which you must use to. You use them to find the Sundering Stone and also awaken its power.
How many do we need?
I notice you are very careful to say several. In order for this to be a method of finding them, I would need to know how many they are and preferably where they are located.
It's a matter of debate with my sources. There's either 4 or 5.
At least that narrows it down. Do your sources have locations?
No, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
But, I mean, it's possible that they are nearby. They could be near the stone itself, since they were once part of it. They could be wherever Nahia did acquire hers. Perhaps.
The-
You mean
Uh,
the crazy,
Quiet
you mean the
Kid
crazy old
Rocks?
lady? Do we have to go back to the crazy old lady at the festival?
She was amazing, not crazy, and she gave these to me for free.
What? No. Crazy is not necessarily a negative thing.
Yeah, obviously.
All right.
So,
Very
that-
well.
Yes. Oh, and allow me, as I realized, there have been a couple moments of where I presumed knowledge was known, so to fulfill my end of saying the full truth, the embrace of the children is what is necessary. You must have them, or the majority of them. Again, debate among my sources. And the children will need to be near the stone and surrounding it in some way.
Okay. I thank you for fulfilling your end of the bargain, and now I shall fulfill mine. He reaches into his pouch, or he has a small pouch on his belt, and he pulls out what appears to be a very, very clear piece of crystal with a bunch of gray specks suspended in it. And he holds it for a minute. His smile flickers and falters for just a moment, then returns and he says, "These are a portion of her ashes made into this soul stone. I give it to you." And for the record, I had a page open in my browser for 4 weeks to prove to you that there is a thing called a soul stone in which you get your cremated relative's ashes suspended in it.
Damn,
But I
would've
have
been
lost
fine.
the page
I
since.
that's cool.
I remember saying that actually.
So, and he
Tiny little
reaches,
diamond, if I recall.
and he hands the stone over to what's his name?
Kid.
Ked.
Oh, I thank you. She was very dear to you, I take it.
If you hold it up to your ear or your heart, you can still almost hear her music. Take care of it.
He does so.
You can hear, just barely, more feel than hear, a gorgeous vocal aria that then tapers off into grief and sadness, but still beautiful somehow.
Ah, Telemachus. I do indeed see why you did treasure this and feel it worth. Well, I must correct myself. I see why it was of value for trading, but I am shocked that you were willing to part with this for anything. Is this stone so vital to you?
My good satyr. Some bonds chafe. Some chains are not worth any amount of joy. Some chains are worth anything to break.
And which one was this? Holding up the stone.
That is an excellent question. And I don't know the answer.
Very well. I shall indeed treasure this. It is powerful and beautiful in many respects. Grief is something I try to avoid. However, expressed in a way such as this, I cannot deny is worth treasuring. Thank you for your bark.
Thank you for your information.
Of course. Would you like a drink?
He smiles and holds his hand up and says, I appreciate the offer, but today seems like a dry day to me.
Very well. He kind of turns around and starts dancing in the pool water and playing his flute and goes back to his rock. This deal and all the negotiations thereof are ended, so we are back to, I suppose... Oh, yes.
I got a question for my friend.
Yes.
It's you. You called us friends earlier, so, just returning the favor. What's that? I point to the second star.
Oh.
Now that it's being pointed out, can we notice it?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's
Are the stars
peculiar.
different in the Feywild? I forget
Yes.
much. Okay, cool.
They're like some of the constellations cross over, but there's often lots of little ones.
So now that Veilpip is aware that this exists, can he roll like history or arcana or some kind of knowledge check on this to see, is this just Mercury or is this just Venus popping up over the horizon, or is this something more ominous?
Yeah, make either of those checks.
I'll do arcana if I have the choice.
Sure.
I gotta roll shit. Let's see. 6 plus 7, that's a 13, so...
13?
Yeah. 6
Okay.
plus 7.
So, I'll answer that question with Ked answering Edwards. Oh. I was set on my playing and excitement for information being shared, so I had not noticed it. That is Idwar, the Bright-Eyed. A star which travels our skies, somewhat. There's stories of him being in the sky semi-regularly. It does seem to be a cyclical appearance when he does. However, there's also, of course, the theories that him appearing can be a sign of great change in the world. Whether his eye is bright with excitement for battle or change, or merely the gleam of treasure being found, has not yet been proven.
When you say he's a star, is he like a star or a planet star?
I'm not sure of the distinction you're making. He is a bright light that appears in the sky?
Yeah, I don't know either. Usually the bright lights in the sky, they're just like stars, because, whenever we rotate to being able to see the stars outside of the way of the sun, I mean, that's when the stars show up, right? It's not usually a star with the...
big balls of gas.
Carl and Veilpip are just gonna look at each other and go,
Well, this star sounds like a Gemini. They're always wanting to be the center of attention. This star
that's that
personified
one.
into a person.
point at the giant
What?
one that's burning the sky right now. It's always up there.
That's-
Every day.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it let any others take a chance? I mean, come on, seriously. See how many stars there are out there? Let them take the
Gemini
limelight.
energy. Ugh.
100%, totally. What's a Gemini?
What do you mean? What's a Gemini?
Isn't that when a
Star
twin is
sign.
born with 2 hands or 2 heads?
I don't know. I haven't translated all of the star sign stuff into this world, but I imagine that it is some other thing that isn't that something that already exists.
Yeah, but wouldn't she be familiar with Feywild signs instead of Mortal Realm signs?
Yeah. So all of her star knowledge is wrong.
I'm a raccoon. They're just big balls of light in the sky.
Well, only because I know Veil Pip went to college, so he probably knows the difference between, those lights in the sky that rotate really quickly around that big ball in the sky and the ones that don't really seem to move from year to year. That really is the main distinction if you're just looking at them, so. It's like, hey, this one moves a lot. This one doesn't move at all. This one really moves. That one doesn't move. That one is moving. Never mind.
This one comes and goes.
Okay.
Comes and goes.
A drifter.
So it could be a planet, it could be a star, but it's definitely something within this orbital path.
Well, assuming we're on a spherical planet at all.
It could be flat. I'm going to walk
Could
over
be.
to Casimir, pat him on the thigh, and be like, good sign. Great treasure
Let
found.
us hope. Let us hope.
I'm not superstitious. Things like that don't exactly happen. But, you know.
So, does anyone else wish food or drink? Shall we play music? Do you need to be on your way?
Do you want a good berry?
Of course. I love good berries. Their
There you
name
go.
suits them well.
You
Oh,
do.
thank
Oh,
you.
Michael, did you make a decision on the spell I asked you for at the very beginning of
Blink,
us
blink,
talking about
blink,
this?
blink. Blink, blink.
Summon pipe organ.
Oh my goodness. What
Can I have
is that?
summon pipe organ?
I'd have to be reminded of that because I don't remember. But
Well, no. The joke was, usually bards can summon their favorite instrument, and I just want it to be a full-size pipe organ.
where are the pipes?
Veil Pip will hand you a
They're
pan
summoned
flute that he
too.
just conjured.
They're summoned too. All I need to be able to do is summon it 100 feet in the air. That's all I need.
That's all. No.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't even need to be able to do that. He's got a wizard with Dimension Door.
That's true. Although just
who
being able to
power
pop
lifts.
up, it would be kind of cool to just pop up a little organ booth and be able to play like Phantom of the Opera.
You could have you can have one of the by the side of the road organs.
Or the little monkey.
Yep. You even got a raccoon, not quite a monkey, but
I pull it out of my bag. Here, play
wait,
this.
Hang on. Something is pumping up. Something is.
oh.
Oh,
If it's under 10
oh look, the
pounds-
organ works.
If it's under 10 pounds, Veil Pip can conjure it for you.
Oh, that's great. Anyway,
Oh.
sorry.
A tiny little
Couldn't resist.
baby piano.
That's why I said it would be a pan flute.
All right.
Have
Well,
fun.
thanks, Cad. You're a pretty cool person. Being
Thank
sentient
you.
life.
You all seem delightful.
We are. We're pretty delightful.
Veil Pip's been chilling in the pool the whole time.
Yeah.
Just floating on one of those little chairs.
We are
Thanks for
deep.
actually being useful.
Of course. Have you
All
run
right.
into many unuseful
So-
people?
No, seriously, what is this thing about not trusting Fae? Because I've got a lot of Fae around me, and you all seem pretty trustworthy.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's entirely player.
That may
kinda
be
what he's getting
just
at.
entirely me. It's possible in this
No,
realm that
it's not just you.
they
I've
are
been
totally trustworthy.
I have been just as paranoid about the Fae. I mean, Carl's been going around, don't trust the Fae, goddammit!
Carl is Fae. Clyde's been saying that too. Clyde is Fae. Casimir's been saying that too, but
Yeah.
Casimir is Fae. Ked has... the
I
only
am
one who's
not Fae.
You're Fae to
Casimir-
Edward. Ked's also Fae. It's not been... So, like, Edward's just standing there confused. Like,
Some
Look,
of our
if the-
families
look, if
are,
the-
are less trustworthy than I, and apparently are.
If the Fae doesn't trust the Fae, that tells you something.
I didn't
Huh.
say I didn't trust him. I just thanked him for being useful.
Look, I
There's
signed a
a big
contract.
difference.
My great-grandfather signed a contract, and we're still stuck in it. That's why some of us say don't trust the Fae. Sometimes you sign really shitty contracts.
yeah, no, that's about...
Well,
You
but
should've
whose
known
fault
better.
is that then?
Great-granddad, because he couldn't read the fine print!
Oh, I fall
Couldn't
short
read the
of later.
fine print.
Probably should have said something.
Ah, yes, because I was a sperm and a sperm and a sperm.
Your
Oh, come on. We've
grandfather
all been in our
was
share
a
of
sperm when
bad
he signed the
deals.
contract?
No, but my
It was
grandfather... my
it was a
father
really
was.
impressive contract.
It was an impressive contract. We're still bound by it today. It's got subheaders and subcontracts, and my god, it makes your head spin. We have to have an
It's
entire
got-
sub-family just to track it.
It's got hyperlinks, and those haven't even been invented yet.
You get stuck doing the Wikipedia crawl right in your own family contract.
Oh, and philosophy.
Philosophy.
Quack. You can get there by tracking back any referenced word inside of a contract. You'll eventually get to philosophy.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. No.
All right. Very well. Goodbye. Have fun.
Bye, Ked.
Off you go.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye!
Fairly well.
Don't do anything I wouldn't
You
do.
also. You do the same.
I don't know if there's much that guy wouldn't do. Walking off into the woods.
Probably true.
They can still hear you.
Wouldn't do a lot.
We get like 3 miles away, we can still hear him for some reason.
And as you walk out of the clearing, you do hear the pan flute start up again. And for a few notes, it actually sounds like he's imitating the song he heard from the Soul Stone. And then it transitions into, and gets lifted up into his more normal, bouncy, raucous, full of life music.
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.